Hi, everybody. Welcome back. All right, another episode talking about the dividing line between personal and business. And this is a line that can get quite blurry for a lot of us as closely held business owners because we tend to work as much as the business needs us to work. We now have laptops and global internet connections where we can work from anywhere whenever we need to work. But it can also show up on the financial side, and that's where we see some of the problems occurring. Just like you want to create division lines between business time and family time so that you're focused on the right things at the right time, you also want to do that on the financial side. So the number one area that we see is running a business too lean with the expectation that, well, I have personal assets, and if I need to, I can loan those over to the business for a period of time or contribute additional capital, but we're going to run the business really, really lean. There's nothing wrong with having a lean but healthy cash position. You don't want it to be bloated and useless, but you need enough reserves in there so that your business can continue to function and operate and grow and be successful. And so that you're not calling on your personal assets. So we end up seeing this with people who have a larger expense come up and they're coming to us saying, boy, I don't feel like I can do that. What if the business needs this money? Well, if you have proper capital reserves and cash planning on the business side, the assets that you have on the personal side become more available to take things on like second home purchases or other major expenses that are really important to you and your family to say, yep, the business is in really good shape. I can go ahead and do this stuff over here and not be at risk. So definitely something to think about there. Another area where we see people occasionally get into trouble is allocating what are really personal expense items inside the business. So vehicles, apparel, entertainment, dining, things like that. You want to make sure that you're running the business books as cleanly as you possibly can. So business things sit on the business books, personal things are handled on the personal side, especially when you have multiple partners inside of a business, because if you end up with one partner wanting to allocate something that way, well, to make it right for the others, they need to be doing something similar, right? So that they're getting the same type of benefit out of their share of the business. And you can just end up with this sort of cascade of not great business expenses being on the business financials. And those will end up coming out anyhow, either through the course of an audit or they will come out when you end up doing a business transaction and you have to essentially reconfigure the books to pull out all of those owner benefit items. So very important things to think about when you're keeping those dividing lines between business and personal. Keep the business in the business, keep the personal in the personal. You'll be much, much happier in the long run. So hope this was helpful. If you'd like to do a deeper dive on any of it, head over to entrepreneuraligned.com. We've got loads of goodies over there for you to read and consume, and feel free to reach out to us with any questions that you have. Thanks so much.